Maybe you got a job rejection after weeks of effort. Maybe a plan fell apart at the last minute, or something you thought was finally stable suddenly shifted. In moments like that, resistance usually shows up fast. Anger, frustration, replaying the story in your head, wishing reality had gone another way. And the harder we fight what has already happened, the more suffering we add to it. Amor fati is a Latin phrase that means love your fate. It comes from the Stoic tradition, where thinkers like Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus taught that we cannot control everything that happens to us, but we can control how we meet it. This is not toxic positivity, and it is not pretending that pain, loss, or disappointment are secretly good. It is the discipline of facing reality fully and responding with purpose instead of denial. We resist reality because we want life to feel predictable, fair, and under control. But resistance has a cost. It tightens the mind, drains energy, and keeps us stuck in a loop of frustration. It shows up everywhere: in traffic, in social media drama, in work stress, in relationship conflict, in every small moment where we insist things should be different right now. And the strange thing is that the event itself is often over, but the fight in our head keeps going long after it ends. Marcus Aurelius wrote that the obstacle becomes the way, and Epictetus reminded us that it is not events that disturb us, but our judgments about them. The Stoics did not see obstacles as proof that life was against them. They saw them as material for character, training for wisdom, and opportunities to practice virtue under pressure. In that sense, difficulty was not punishment, it was preparation. If you lose a job, the first step is not to force positivity. It is to acknowledge the pain honestly. This matters and it hurts. Then ask, what can I learn here? Maybe it is a sign to update your skills, rethink your direction, or build something you had been postponing. Amor fati does not ask you to enjoy the loss. It asks you to keep your dignity, find the hidden opportunity, and take the next useful step. Sometimes amor fati is practiced in smaller moments. Canceled plans, bad weather, or a device glitch right when you need it most. These little frustrations can train the same muscle as the bigger ones. Instead of spiraling, you adapt, change the plan, or use an interruption as a chance to slow down. The practice is not about making the moment pleasant. It is about staying free inside it. When you practice amor fati, something internal starts to change. You move from why me to what now? You stop seeing yourself as a victim of every event and start becoming a participant in your own response. This does not erase pain, and it does not make hardship disappear, but it changes your relationship to it. Over time, that is how you become more anti-fragile, not untouched by stress, but strengthened by how you meet it. Amor fati is not passivity, and it is not the same as giving up. It is also not toxic positivity because it does not deny hard emotions or force a smile over suffering. It is not suppressing your feelings. It is meeting them honestly without letting them run your life. Acceptance is active. Resignation is defeated. Start in the morning by setting one intention. I will meet today as it comes. When something goes wrong, pause before reacting and ask, how can I use this? Or what response will help me most right now? Then at night, reflect on what you resisted and what you accepted. The goal is not perfection, it is repetition. The more often you practice, the more natural it becomes to work with life instead of against it. Choose one thing that is frustrating you right now. Instead of arguing with it in your mind, try saying, I love my fate. I can work with this. You do not have to force yourself to feel good about it today. You only have to practice meeting it honestly and moving forward anyway. This is the heart of Amor fati. Not liking everything, but learning how to live wisely with everything. If you want more clarity, calm, and philosophy you can actually use, keep going with Stoic for thought. The journey is not about control. It is about becoming steady inside whatever life brings.